All right, guys.
Yes, I'm aware this is a very different type of video. Yes, I'm aware that I should be playing Gollum right now, but I can't do it. I just can't do it.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
I've sat here for days playing this garbage, broken, just waste of time, waste of resources, waste of energy, waste of everything is Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Your game absolutely sucks!
I don't know what they were doing at wherever this game was developed. I don't know what type of Lord of the Rings fan fiction they were reading while figuring out what to do with a Lord of the Rings game. But I don't know how you take one of the greatest things that has ever been written on paper in the Lord of the Rings and then roughly about 45, 50 years later, produce one of the greatest things that has ever been produced in a movie format in the Lord of the Rings trilogy to then releasing Gollum.
How? 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 I don't know.
How you do that. And it's just the reason why this video has to be made is because, one, I have to say something about this Gollum game, and two, I can't beat Gollum. The game will not let me beat the game. So here I am, ugly Gollum, obviously. To advance through the game, you have to do through all this. Bear in mind, I am 1 hour and 30 minutes into this chapter, roughly. And to beat the chapter, well, let's look at the objectives really quick. Find a way back to Mel and escape the elves. This is how you escape. You jump through here, and you should just be teleported to the next area. But you're not. You run through this really low texture thing. You glitch out, as you always do in this game. You glitch out everywhere. The game is so broken. And you might just say, oh, just restart checkpoint. Restart checkpoint. It'll be fine. So we'll just quickly do that. We'll swing across here. Hopefully not get shot. I've been shot down many times trying to repeat this. Let's see if we get shot down again. No, we don't. Okay. And then we just jump on in here again. And no, it don't want to do it. And I am just not. I already have to do another playthrough. So I am not doing another hour 30 to 2 hours on this garbage game. Oh, piss off, man. It's 1:30 and I don't want to be scaling that. You release this game as garbage as it is. You put out a half-assed apology, which is becoming the norm nowadays, which is disgusting in itself. Looking at this apology, we would like to sincerely apologize for the underwhelming. Underwhelming is certainly one word. We acknowledge and deeply regret that the game did not meet expectations. What expectations did this game have? From the opening trailer, this game looked horrific. Our goal as a studio, as a passionate Lord of the Rings fan.
You're lying.
You're a liar!
No passionate Lord of the Rings fans will pump out this absolute trash. I try to give game developers the benefit of the doubt. I try, because I've done game development in college, uni. I know how hard it is to create games. However, when you're making a game and you charge $60 they charge for this game.
No mercy.
You are going up then against other $60 games. You are going up against Resident Evil remakes. You're going up against Final Fantasy 16 that's coming out in like a week. You are going up against Diablo. If this game was $15, you know, like your standard indie title, which this game should have been, but because it has Lord of the Rings name, instantly it has to become a full AAA game. But if this game was like $15, $20, alright, it's just a bad indie game. We move on. But $60?
Are you f***ing insane?
Just, bro, I don't get it. I don't get what's up with game development in the last 2 years. You release a broken title, you then release a half-assed apology, which you've already probably written out before the game is even released, because you know how bad the game is going to be.
This looks strangely familiar.
Because we've been here before.
But bro, look at this. Cyberpunk, Forspoken, Jedi Survivor, Last of Us, Redfall, Halo Infinite. Why is this becoming such a trend in the video game space? I do not get it. I can sort of just warrant this. I can be like, all right, if the game is bad, at least I can make content. But the gamer in me, where I'm like, I've grown up with the PS2, games were just made, finished as complete products, and then sold to you, and you enjoyed them, and then you just moved on to the next game. But we can't do that anymore. Even if this game's on sale, do not buy it. Don't be as stupid as I am.
I've decided to stop fighting it and lean into the fact that I'm an idiot.
Save yourself the sanity. Save yourself the love of Lord of the Rings. I have to go watch the trilogy again to restore my love for this damn franchise that I love so much. But yeah, that's it. Lord of the Rings Gollum is not getting done. I do apologize if you were hoping for the game to be done. I have sympathy in most cases for developers, but when you're charging $60 for this absolute trash, all my sympathy goes out the window. When you have the license of Lord of the Rings, you phone it in like you have here, my sympathy just, like Gollum, I scratch my head. Also, how freaking dare you charge for these add-ons? Interactive menu that gives you more and more key information about the game's characters, locations, and events in the Middle-earth of... These should be in the game! Why are we gating away voice tracks? The game experience by having elves speak in the elvish language that Tolkien made. An emo pack. Just, bro, Gollum's ugly as he is. We don't need to see him default dancing, I'll be honest. But again, apologies if this video is just me rambling. I just had to ramble because this is the last I'm going to speak about this game until I laugh about it again in about 6 months' time and remember, oh yeah, that thing happened. Playing this game should be an illegal method of torture. Like, it's so freaking bad. Gollum is Gollum. Gollum is trash. Do not play it. Delic, whatever the hell it's called, whatever the company's called. You should be ashamed.